All right, guys, thank you for your patience. Welcome to another round one. Welcome to another round one game of Battle of the Clans Season 3. This is SKB 2 versus UGCC, and the winner of this game will go straight on to play SKB 1. Let me open up the view here. We'll go to... There they are. SKB 2 versus UGCC. We are just waiting for the room to fill up, and we will be underway. Tonight, because this is UGCC playing, tonight I have Dexter Man, Cutter Deeply helping me out in the room, and TKA Ninja as well. TKA Ninja is the mod for this game, moderator for this game. Cutter is my co-commentator, and Dexter Man is going to moderate game 2 of the night because TKA Ninja has to go. So Dexter and Ninja are both obviously going to co-commentate as well, but their main jobs are they're the moderators, room mods.
Ninja, are you watching Discord?
Yep.
It's got red. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna change it right now.
Sweet.
So are they waiting on one more here?
No, we
Just
can play with 6.
Yeah, it looks like.
Is that Ninja that has an incredibly scratchy mic?
That is not.
Let me see if I can fix mine real quick.
Oh, it's Cutter. Okay.
I was about to say, I hope it's not me.
It sounded like when it was coming in and out of a mute that it was
Yeah.
cutting up real bad while it was unmuting.
Is that any better?
That
Yes.
is better, Cutter. You must be charging your headset right now. It's got a really low hum to it, but
I've just been having some weird stuff going on with this thing here lately.
but it's not doing that crazy scratchy thing it was before. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So unfortunately SKB2 might only have 6 for the night.
Like this guy's having connection problems right now, but if he tries to reconnect, then obviously we can let him in for the second game.
I think he's in. They have 6.
Sweet. It's really nice that Ninja's on top of Discord actually, so it takes a little bit of work off of me.
Yeah, I got 2 phones with Discord on it, so
Nice.
I'm heavily prepared. I'm prepared as
SKB
right now. It's missing.
SKB2 still coming in on a 637. They should still be able to field the 9 tanks tonight, so they should be able to go ahead and still give UGCC a run for the money.
Yeah, we were talking about this yesterday. Was that last night we did the match where it was on your 6 versus BK, and BK didn't have, they had 6 guys, and we were talking about how even with the 6 tanks, the only thing you're missing is your scout. So if you make a good map choice, you can overcome the lack of the scout, because most of the battle is going to be happening in close quarters in the buildings and whatnot amongst the heavies as it is. So it's not as big of a loss as you might think it is, but it definitely, you can feel it. You can feel it on open maps especially.
Definitely. Well, you could definitely go either way. I mean, there's a two tank limit, but there's still plenty of, let's say if you run wide open on a Bronco Rover or something like that, the 2 baby bats, 2 E50s, and a couple Conquerors are still going to be pretty formidable against the other, all 7 tanks on the other side.
I'd like to just give Cutter here a huge special thanks for. I only asked him like half an hour before going live if he was available to join me tonight, and I asked him, and then right after I asked him, I got informed that Ninja wasn't going to be able to mod both games. I was like, oh, we got to get a mod for the second game. So Cutter was going to help me do that, and Dexter then jumped in, and Dexter's going to help me do that. So we went from being almost just being me alone for the second game to now I've got Dexter and Cutter, two of the best in the business. They've got a lot of experience running rooms and commentating, so I'm very comfortable, very happy to have these guys here, and a special thank you for them coming on such short notice. So I guess we got all tanks ready. I'll run down UGCC's side. They've got the WZ-131 for their light tank, double T-54s, 2 E-50s, an M103, and a Conqueror. Cutter deeply, you want to get SKB-2?
Yeah, SKB-2 is coming out with the T-54 and E-50. A pair of Skoda T-50s and a pair of Conquerors.
And yet again, just to clarify, as the match is starting here, this is Battle of the Clans Season 3, and this is a Round 1 game. Round 1 of the season, and Round 1 of this match.
Let's see. A lot of this is going to depend on SKB-2's spawn right here whenever we get loaded in. I think we're ready to go when you're ready, Ninja.
Alright, I'm just I'm gonna wait for this question to be answered. Alright, it's answered. And here we go.
So for the first round here, SKB2, being the lower seeded team, got to pick map and first spawn side, correct?
Yep.
So coming out of the gate, the lower seeded team gets the advantage, but as we mentioned in the previous game, when it comes to round 3, if the lower seeded team hasn't taken a game on the map of their choice, it becomes the ball is all in the other team, the higher seeded team's favor, getting the choice of both the map and the spawn for the winning round is huge. So UGCC in the blue, SKB2 in the red. Let's see how they start. I don't really like the split, the 3 spawn points on this map. It's always hard to make a initial plan when you don't know where everyone's going to spawn.
It looks like SKB2 is just gonna play this smart, group up, and come in, try to fend off the flank and initial assault at the same time. Do like these guys moving north though. They definitely need to take the north side, get map control early as possible.
Seems like they kind of hesitated for a little bit right when it started.
For sure.
They might have, like I said, with the 3 different spawn points, they were probably deciding on which way they were going to group up, and wanted to make sure they were a 6-man group going into this battle.
You know, SKB2 has no way of knowing right now, but they really need to push these Conquerors in and get on the backside of this cab and start putting map pressure on these guys.
UGCC's coming all the way through the south with one group, and they've got the T-54 and the Conqueror coming through the other way.
When these guys get into range on them,
Chocoholic here, he's going to get the spots.
There we go.
He sees everyone but that Skoda in the back.
Oh, Blue Eye Cook, you're going to get melted right there, brother. One in the Blue Eye Cook. Looks like they're going to go ahead and try to get Chocoholic on out. Good rotation by UGCC though. Nice shot.
Couple shots
Kansas
exchanged
right
there between the Conquerors.
It's alright. Nice bounce by Chad to the ball. Now it looks like Dig's gonna come in.
He's
push
coming
is
in strong.
Yeah, on the 8-9, the push coming in. He's getting focused here, but
The rest of
1-8-3.
UGCC is pushing in at the same time, though. So he started the distraction, and now even Struck's got his back turned. They're gonna focus him out. Dig goes down.
That was a good focus still by SKB too.
The exchange was definitely worth it. Dig making that distraction took out 3 tanks from SKB, and the third one's about to go. They've got the overmatch. So the remaining SKB2 tanks here are going to find themselves pushed from behind and from the front very shortly.
He's got to get over and get down the stairs. He's going to get focused and probably, yeah.
Oh, Chad takes an ammo rack and goes down 1 shot later.
We did it! We won!
We'll play UGCC.
That was very textbook executed there with the distraction and the pounce with that group over there on the east side of the map, and the rest of the other 2 UGCC guys just playing it patient on the other side of the cap hill, waited out the flank, and when the flank was there, they both converged and finished off that round. We have Cav Ranger leading the damage with 2781. Killatrillo right behind him with 2,000.
Yeah. Cav Ranger actually put out an 877 spread right there. It's really nice. And a 996 by the other E50. Looks like both of the Conquerors were trying to hold as long as they could.
Now UGCC gets to pick the map side here.
Yeah.
I'm sure they know that. I'm sure they'll shout it out in this Discord.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for them to call it.
Some of the miscommunication early by SKB2 maybe led a little bit to them being taken down, but I still think these guys can stand up a little bit. And Cav is good with the same side.
Alright, so it looks like they want the same side.
Nice.
Same side they were on initially, because I think you already went and swapped them.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
But I know. I even out the teams, just bunch-rolled everybody up, but I know where everybody.
Good stuff. Man, we gotta get this guy to work more often. You got it. Sweet.
So we've seen this happen a lot I've done 2 games so far for this tournament, and every time the team has won and got to pick the second side, they've kept the side they won on. Why switch sides when you already won, right?
Right.
I mean,
well, then
it goes both ways.
I think
Really,
ours was more like accident. We just didn't want to. I mean, we're already in there. Let's just, if we got to pick, we'll just stay there. That way we don't want to, switch everybody around and all that stuff. The training room was
You've
pretty
been on
cool.
the other side of the mod table, so you just left it that way for him, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
The Lid Poppers, TLP, the community I'm from, obviously, we ran an in-house tournament a couple weeks ago, and we did it was a 2v2 tournament. We ran the entire tournament from beginning to end without ever swapping sides. It was kind of
Wow.
it worked out. It was kind of neat. We did instead of doing each map played twice, you played 5 different maps. It was best of 5, but it was 5 different maps every round. It was designated by the mods, so every round was a different map. And whatever side you started on for the match was the side you finished on. And we picked maps that were basically equal and evened out. So no one got there was no real spawn advantage to begin with, but it made an 8-team tournament go down in about 2.5, 3 hours. So we just banged it out. It was fun. You want to call out UGCC this time, Cutter?
Still
Yes,
got
sir.
Charges the Bone.
yeah.
Still has not picked. Oh, there he
There
is.
you go. UGCC, Chocoholic 1 in a WZ-131, Killer 87 Triller and an E50 Cav Ranger, also in an E50 Segmented Dig 68 and a Batchat 25 TAP. It's alright, also in a Batchat 25 TAP, the Fish Fan 9001 and an ST1, and Mr. I Know It, also in an ST1.
And SKB has Shooter Crazy and Chad to the Bone in Conquerors, Blue Eyed Cook and Mudbone in E75s. You've been struck in an E50, and Unintended Jerk is in a T54.
Good luck, fellas.
All right, let's get round 2 going.
It looks like SKB is going to bring a little bit more armor this time. Hopefully that'll work out for him, especially against the Batchats.
Hope so. But the E75s has got that long reload.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'll be looking with the dual Batchats coming out of the UGCC camp this time. I would be looking for probably a really hard AB push.
I'd like to give a shout out to J Dodger, one of the WNF regulars, is watching the stream right now. Thanks for joining my stream. I'm not sure if you made it over by auto host or if you came over directly, but I appreciate seeing you here, and I hope you've already given me a follow, but if you haven't, much appreciated. Whoa, what is going on? I have got an aiming reticule going on here in the middle of my... That was weird. No, it's still there. Oh my goodness.
Nice.
It's like I'm on the team. UGCC is in green.
Wow.
It's like I'm viewing a replay.
That's weird.
It's like I'm in that new replay mode they made, and I'm in a flying tank. Can't even explain this. What button do you normally hit to make the thing go away? What?
The B.
The UI?
The HUD off.
Yeah, B? No, it doesn't do anything for me.
I've honestly never heard of anybody doing that.
Yeah.
Having an actual reticle in a spectate mode.
Well, Weasel, I kind of also realized I cannot just say controller layouts anymore to you.
Well, I what are these guys doing? They're like kissing. They're the Fishman and Mr. T here, just making out.
At SKB2
with their
and that pushing us off.
3 striped STIs. Okay, let's try and get this battle commentated, because
SKB2 is elected to push across the JK line, and I mean now UGCC has pretty much just dominated the whole map. They've got the pressure on with the two 25 APs flanking on one side and the E50s flanking the other. Diggins, all right. Are gonna have to be careful though. They're about to get once. They're about to. Yeah.
About to face our whole team. Our whole team.
Yeah. One bounce out of the bat jet right there. Dig takes one. Looks like they're gonna try to get out of here, but You've Been Struck is going to be right there. Oh, maybe he's 15 seconds. Just gonna YOLO into the cap. He's gonna get melted for that.
It's got the cap down to 24 seconds, but you're right. He gets melted.
Yeah, that. He could have played a little bit slower and got a couple HE shots in from the ledge.
The bat chats are going in here to slow down the guys coming back for the cap reset, and it looks like they've bought them just enough time. They've got 5 seconds to go.
Oh,
Chad to the Bones coming in here hard.
Nope.
Oh,
Looks like they got
did he
it.
touch it?
Oh,
he
they
touched it
gave
in
it
time.
to him.
Oh.
They gave it to him.
Now, actually, now this...
Nope.
No,
I
he
guess they
didn't
give
get
it
it.
to him. Wow.
So UGCC takes round 2
Turbo cap.
with
Very nice.
a cap. You gotta respect the cap in these tournaments. If you give the cap up, a team's gonna take it. A win's a win. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, map control is very crucial in this. I think I'm just gonna sit my tablet down. Ninja is on the ball, man.
Okay, so whatever you did for that round for me in spectator mode, maybe try not to do it again. I have no idea. That was so weird. I don't know if you're able to watch the stream while you're doing this, but when the delay catches up, like, because it hasn't happened yet on stream, we're 10 minutes ahead, right? So if the battle launches in time, you should see what just happened. That was the most bizarre thing.
Yeah.
They've got some
try to
bugs to
find
work out. It's probably why I've been told there's another update tonight, like another update going on at the reset time, 3 a.m. Eastern, 4 a.m. Eastern, whatever time that is. I don't know. But I was informed that there's a reset tonight, and I was like, when is it? Because I knew we had these matches scheduled, because I didn't want it to all of a sudden kick us off the servers in the middle of our matches.
Right.
That would have been the worst. So it looks like UGCC has picked steps, right side. So they're sticking with Team Blue.
Apparently they're gonna elect to run a tier 8 Artie. SKB2's kind of got their backs against the wall right here, so it's time to pull all your cards out, fellas, and get in there.
I'm going to bring up the viewer list here. We've got Dacon, Dodo, we got J-Dog, J-Dodger, Goskin, and Zero Din, as well as a few that I don't think are logged into their Twitch accounts.
All right, UGCC is ready.
Awesome, awesome.
I like to see steps. We haven't seen steps much.
I love steps.
All right.
Steps is by far one of
I
the
love
most
steps,
fair
too.
maps of all.
I haven't seen
In
it
my
too
opinion.
often since WCL2. I remember seeing it back then, but I haven't seen a whole lot of teams pick it recently.
If you watch the broadcast for the WNF, you'll see it comes up every once or twice a night.
Yeah. Oh, really? It comes. It just must never come up on the nights I'm watching, because I do watch WNF, obviously, quite frequent, like very frequently. But I do work afternoon shifts, so I don't get to sit and watch the whole stream every night.
Yeah.
But I just felt like I hadn't seen it much. But obviously, I may be wrong. All right, I am wrong. J Dodger, thanks for the follow. All right, so UGCC is ready.
Still waiting on
SKB2
SKB2.
That's all right. They can take their time.
We're still way ahead of time right now, so.
Oh yeah.
All right, awesome. Let's do this.
Now we're going into round 3 of this match.
Oh, okay. There we go.
SKB2 has to win here to force the match into 4th and 5th round. So they're back. They're up against the ropes right now. UGCC's got the ball in their court. One win takes the game. Their map spawn, and they're coming out with the Tier 7 Artie, G-Dub Panther, an two E50s, 2 STIs, and 2 Conquerors. Better, you want to get SKB?
Oh yeah, SKB2 is coming in with an E50, a pair of Skoda 250s, a pair of Conquerors, and an AMX 5120.
Hey.
Dexter, have you ever seen this happen before? I think we're 10 minutes. The 10 minutes has caught up, and you can maybe take a peek at that.
Give me a second then.
All right.
All right, so it's not doing it now, so we're good.
Nice.
Back to normal. That was the oddest thing that has ever happened in all of the streaming I've done. So
Yeah, I flipped you
UGCC
out
is
of
sending their
spectate mode and put you back in, and hopefully that would have fixed it.
They've got their Artie going along the tracks here. That was pretty much expected. They're sending their whole team towards the cap down the CB lines. Check out SKB2. What are they doing, Cutter?
It looks like most of them are going to the cap. Maybe you've been struck is just hanging back to possibly see if anybody's going to come down to 1-2. But this lineup,
I think he's got to stick
UGCC
with his team.
Yeah. Honestly, SKB probably should have pushed the Conquerors, the 120, and the E50 over there, and possibly sent the T50 Skodas up the 3 line to try to get some early shots into these guys. This is a pretty tried and true stat from UGCC. Use the E50s to get the ST1s up into the area. Now it looks like they did decide to take the low ground right there. I don't know if that's going to end up being an advantage in the end, but the E50s are watching the back door, and the 2 Conquerors are pushing in. So
Shoot a crazy.
You got
I think
some
you're right,
spots?
though. Yeah, it looks like you've been
More.
pushing up to meet the rest of the group, but
Most of SKB's been spotted. I think only
Mm.
the Conquerors have been spotted for for UGCC.
you're correct.
They
Looks
see
like
the trees falling by the STIs though, so they know they're there. Now they're lit.
both of SKB2's Conquerors have taken damage, so right there.
You can see shots coming from the distance from You've Been Struck. I think he just hit Zarite.
The call's also
Already
been made,
lands a
too.
500 shot.
The E50s are going to go ahead and push the low line on the 4 and probably try to come around behind these guys and finish them off.
They know that he's over there. Conquerors called out shots coming from that spot, and they sent Cav and Killa over to take him out.
Big shot into Euban right there.
Takes
Got
2,
3
3.
hits.
He's just punishing them.
Cav Rangers coming in for the kill on Euban. Oh, it's gonna
Yeah,
take a
Euban.
nudge. He gets
Rank
him
kill.
with the nudge. Get back
Euban,
over
you
to the
got
cap
to-
circle.
Yeah, you got to turn your tank. You can't give these guys the rear of the tank, or else you're probably going to get focused out really quick every time.
Blue-eyed
Looks like
Cook's
this-
the next to go down from the E50s flanking in the rear.
Yeah, he
Mudbone's gonna
just
try and
started to
hold off
reload.
the front all alone as the Skoda and 5120 turn around. Those E50s are flanking machines. They're so fast. They've got enough
Yep.
armor that you can't snapshot them while they're on the move running at you.
Oh, good fire right there.
And it comes down to SKB2's final tank. UGCC takes the game and the match at 3-0.
Well played, UGCC. Very good damage spread right there by UGCC as well.
Alright, so now UGCC just took out SKB2, and we're going to go straight into a round 2 game. We're getting the tournament going with round 1 and round 2 games all in one night. All 3 teams were available to play. SKB2 and UGCC were willing to play their second round game, whoever the victor was, against SKB as soon as this match was over. So UGCC has won, and we're going to jump straight into that second game. Are we going to start in
So-
the second room so Dexter can run it?
Yeah,
Yeah, that would
Ninja,
probably
do
be,
you-
that'd be smart.
Okay.
Just in case I have to, disappear.
Ninja, would you like to stick around until you have to leave?
I'm completely fine with it.
It's just best if the the room mod, the one running the actual room, isn't the one that has a time schedule. Because once the room mod runs, you run out of you gotta switch the rooms anyway, and you don't want to do that mid game.
Yeah, mid game.
Yeah.
I tried to type in the Discord there, Dexter is gonna run it, but I had a typo there, and I typed Dexter is going to ruin it.
Oh, dang.
I fixed it before I pressed enter.
Yeah. I did not see the time limit.
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Okay.
10-minute time limit, 761, 2 tanks maximum.
Yeah.
And Fog of War. That's basically
Fog
the
of
rules,
War.
no spectators allowed.
Yeah, there's a 2 TD limit as well. One of each type. Can't run 2 T30s, but you could run a T30 and a tier 9 waffle, whatever you'd like.
704. So, all right, let's get a scoreboard reset. Whoops, that's UGCC on both sides.
Hey,
SCP
room's
on that
up
side anyway.
There we go.
Now, who gets the first choice here between these two?
I would imagine that
Let's-
SKB.
Let's get B? Okay.
And what side did they want?
Everybody's
I'm just about to ask them that.
Cool.
Who is SKB's leader?
Jado.
That's right, that's right. I've been talking to him. I should have known that. There's just so many teams, so many leaders, so many clans,
So many friends.
so many friends. Yeah. And not all of us have our clan in our gamer tag. PLP is one of the communities that very much endorses that.
SKB wants the new map.
The new map?
Yep.
Probably Pilsen.
Did they say that? Did I write this in the wrong thing? Where was I writing that?
I don't know. We're in the match chat room. We saw.
Where
this
was
one
I
job.
typing?
Yeah, Dex. It looks like they want Pilsen encounter.
Oh, I see where I was typing. No wonder they didn't answer.
It was definitely the staff.
Yeah, that was the staff. They're not going to see that.
I got you. I'll delete it for you.
Wilson encounter. What side do they want?
Such a good map. I quite enjoy this map.
Did they say what side they wanted by a chance?
He's still
Oh,
They're
typing.
waiting to see.
Okay.
Yeah.
North. No, you have to go left or right. We cannot be responsible for. We cannot be responsible for which side's north.
Left. All right. There you go.
Left.
Left?
They say left, yeah.
They said left.
So, okay, SKP is on the left.
I honestly do not know the spawns for this map. I've never. Well, sorry, we did the Merc Knight on it, but I didn't really pay attention to who spawned where. But I don't know which side's which. So even if I did, though, it's not. It's never the room mods' responsibility to have all the spawn points memorized. Because if he ever did have incorrect information and he said he was putting you on the north side and he was wrong, well then does that make that match void? Because
Yeah.
It usually depends. I mean, if there's a way for somebody to suicide and I was to make a mistake, then that's what I just have them do. Just drive to the water, drown your cells, we'll reset it and get everything straightened out.
But then that puts a lot of pressure on the mod to have all of the map spawns listed out and everything. I don't have them. I can tell you that. I don't have the map spawns listed out. It's something I've always had on my list of things to get done.
Just make a giant spreadsheet.
Yeah. I tell myself every weekend I should do that spreadsheet. No, I'm using my free time to pub it because.
Well, if you ever need help with that, I'll help out.
Yeah, it also takes someone else because you can't do a training room by yourself. You need someone else in the training room.
Yeah.
And there's like dozens and dozens of maps, and every variant has different spawns. Just because standard has one set of spawn points doesn't mean encounter or deathmatch are going to have the same spawn points. Or winter variant versus war variant, they'll have different spawn points too. So it's a huge list of that you'd have to make.
All right, looks like UGCC is ready. We're just waiting on SKB right now.
We'll give them some time because I mean, they just got here in the training room. UGCC is still in the swing of things. They've already played 3 battles.
Yeah, from I understand and don't think there's anything wrong with running these games back to back like that, but from a strategic point of view and a caller's point of view, I would almost like to put a day or two, in between this match right here, just because UGCC has so much momentum coming out of the first match. But it looks like both teams are ready.
I will say it was me that urged the double game to do the stream in one night. It was not UGCC that UGCC's idea in the least. It's mine.
Yeah, I've seen on there that everybody is willing to go ahead and go in and do it. Go ahead and respect UGCC. It looks like they didn't get a tank selected.
I can see your point though, Cutter, that it does give them a lot of momentum coming into this game. I mean, they're already riding their shot. They've already got their shots on. They're calling on. They're
UGC's ready.
But I know SKB's like this is their A team. These guys are they're no slouches. Like you run down that list of players, and they can't let their game down for these guys. We got SKB coming out with a Bulldog, 2 E50s, 2 T10s, STI, and a Conqueror. Cutter, get the UGCC for me?
Yep, UGCC has a WZ-131, a pair of E50s, a pair of 25 TAPs, and a T10 and a 103.
So as this battle's loading, I'll yet again call this out. This is Battle of the Clans Season 3, and this is Round 2 between SKB and UGCC. SKB got a bye in Round 1, and they waited for the winner of the SKB 2 versus UGCC game to play this match. This is the first round of this match in Round 2. I think I got my scoreboard backwards. Yes, I do. Flip that real quick.
Astro from UGCC just out the gate just got totally boned on the spawn.
Wow.
Completely across the map, completely all along. In a 103, no doubt. And SKB has 3 heavies and a medium spawns north, so
He's spawned directly across from the bulk of SKB's team. Although they're not going to know this, but they already have a major overmatch on this one side. Astros, he's not going to stick around over there. He's running straight across the one line. He's meeting up. His team's coming towards him too.
now it looks like SKB has some type of plan in mind here. They're all pushing to the north side to go ahead and try to come in.
It was their map pick, so they
And Shadowblades
must
did
have
get
something in
spotted
mind.
by Chocoholic, so if he's the last in line, UGCC might know that these guys are moving to the north side of the map. Fifth Vikings has also been spotted in the middle.
Now, I have not seen a match played on this map yet. Has anyone else?
Not for competition.
Like, I've seen it. I haven't even seen it in pubs, to be honest.
I played
I just have
twice
not
in subs.
come across this map yet. Is it cappable, or is the cap out of question?
I never played it on Encounter though.
We've taken a look at this map, Weasel. To try to cap is just almost suicide. You've really got to have really, really strong map control.
So we've got some exchanges going on here, and UGCC is pulling ahead on the slugfest. Breezy's taking a lot of damage. He goes down.
Good focus.
Big
Yeah,
Kev
this guy's
takes an
just
ammo
got
rack.
caught out in the oven. Push up, brother.
The fish fan is on a reload now.
Great focus also by Estes.
Veeth Vikings is going down as well because he took a big hit from the rear while Chocoholic jumped on him.
There goes Vikings.
Big
Oh,
smoke thing here coming off this building that really makes getting in close to this battle hard to view. Big's still on the reload, but he's being a little pest here behind J-Dog.
Definitely. The Chocoholic's going to end up getting Shadowblades from behind as well. Huge HE shot into him.
Right now, UGCC is just taking so much of a lead on both guns and damage that comes down to Shadowblades all by himself.
Well played.
And this game, it comes down to damage per minute and guns on the field. Once the health spread starts widening and the guns start widening, the damage per minute becomes less of a factor because, well, your damage per minute is obviously going to be higher because you have more guns shooting. So UGCC takes that game.
The fish
left.
tank coming in with 2,708 damage, leading it for UGCC, and then pretty average damage spread after that. A couple 2,000s from Dig, Killer, and Cav, and then TP Conky Boys and Chocoholic.
J-Dog leading his team with just shy of 1,400 in the E50. The only other one to break 1,000 was the Shadow Blades in the STI.
SKB
All right,
had some
so
good
now-
purpose right there. That yeah, I think they just got caught out in the open too early.
They had a plan. It looks like they had a plan, and it didn't quite go the way they had anticipated planning it out in the beginning. And then UGCC just did what they do. They come in hard, fast, and focus fire. Sometimes that's the thing about coming up with detailed plans and strats that haven't been tested yet. You know what you want to do, but until a plan gets into battle, you don't know how it's going to play out. So I wonder if they had that kind of issue come up for them there. We'll have to see what they do in round 2. UGCC gets spawn point pick now, right?
Yep.
Yes,
They
and
have
they've
picked
elected.
same spawn.
Yep.
Yeah. I should look before I ask. Or at least let you
answer.
answer. At least let you answer if I ask.
I'm completely blind here.
Did we look for possibly a few changes by SKB right here? The ST1 was a little bit slow. Looks like UGCC is ready.
But if they paired the ST1 up with the E50, it can get in position really quick. Is SKB ready?
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. UGCC is also already posted that they were ready, so we should be good.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
What?
Oh, I thought the room settings had changed and it was possibly going to unselect everybody. But we're good. Hold for your launch. Go ahead and respec JDAL, Viv Vikings, and Snapfield.
The viewers are asking why it is we use Fog of War for these matches instead of just letting teams pick. And I mean, it keeps it so with everyone in the room on spectate mode, while they're picking tanks, they don't see what the other team can't see who's picking what or what they're picking. So you don't even know which players are sitting out, let alone what tanks they're picking. So everyone has to pick their tanks, and then they private message us here on Discord saying tanks are ready, and then everyone's revealed all at once. That's how it's supposed to go when it's smooth, but sometimes hiccups happen here. How do you feel about Fog of War, Cutter?
I think I really enjoy the Fog of War. It allows you to go ahead and just concentrate on your lineup, your strategy, instead of possibly wanting to try to change something else up last minute while you're watching the other tanks being picked. Okay, they're ready. Looks like Dex, you can go ahead and unspec.
Hey. Who's mousing?
Right.
Interesting.
Very interesting. Hopefully he does not get the spawn of doom. Right. Looks.
Oh yeah, the same spawn that Astro got first round. Well, actually, they stayed on the same side, so you won't get that spawn, but could get the same situation on the other side of the map, I guess.
Okay. Well, it looks like SKB is bringing out a Leica and a pair of E50s, a M103, a Moshin, and a pair of E75s.
UGCC is bringing out the WZ-131, double E50s, double Batchat APs, T10, and an M103. So they've got a very mobile lineup there.
Awesome.
Round 2 of this match.
Oh, you forget. You unspec'd me, Dex. Rip.
Oh.
Well, Cutter, you're gonna have to sit this one out, because we can't go back to just to get a commentator.
No, we're good. We're good.
All right, Dex. Since you did that, you're gonna have to step up your commentating game for this round.
Uh-oh.
Dum dum dum. All right, so Astro here, he's showing off his 3 stars and his M103. I got something else going on here. The tanks aren't showing up in red and blue like they should.
Oh no.
Another mess up for you, huh?
Weird. At least the health is red and blue. Like the teams are listed as Team Red and Team Blue, but the tanks don't have the red and blue paint jobs.
Same here. I actually like it this way better.
I do
think they
too.
did it for
I
this
don't
map.
like the red and blue paint
Might
jobs.
be small of a glitch.
Last time I saw
All right.
red and blue.
We'll have to ask UGCC if they were red and blue in battle on this match.
Yeah, maybe they were red and blue in battle instead. That's so weird. Okay, so we've got UGCC moving up into the buildings. Almost the same way they did in the first round. And SKB is also doing the same thing they did in the first round, basically, moving up to that building there. A little bit different, but same location we're going to.
And Spartan had the spawn of Doom for SKB. Alcoholic also has Spartan spotted up.
J-Dog and his Moshin has been spotted. Breezy's getting out there. Hopefully they don't land some shots on him while he's crossing pretty close. He runs into that pole.
Ooh, crap.
Cav Ranger takes the first hit. I like the way SKB's moved up here to these buildings. They're getting... I think this is the strategy that they were meaning to do in that first round, because they've got their tanks together. They're all readied up.
Oh, Batchets are just dumping clips on the rear of E75s now.
Dig takes a big hit. He's down to below half health on his retreat. He's reloading. So is the fish man. But you're right. They put quite a few shots in the Reaper on the rear there.
Which that weakened their frontal push. Now there's some isolated tanks and buildings.
Really shook up SKB's push there, didn't it?
Oh yeah.
They're regrouping now, and they're coming in. They're coming in strong. They're trying to... They've got Cav Ranger down to half health, and they've got 5 tanks pushing in on Astro and Conky. Can't really tell what's going on here in the building, but Killa's here, moving in with Cav Ranger on Viking. XGM BAM goes down.
Bad chats are about to jump at E75 on the other flank.
Vatchats to take out Reaper in the E75. And SKB's got to start taking out some of these guns on the frontal push before those Vatchats reload.
I wouldn't
They still have
gone for a
shots.
reload. I would just dump the last, even if it's 1 round. Else
That's
makes
what the
them
fish
turn
did.
their turret.
He's not on the reload till now. Both of them are on the reload. Dig just rams the Moshin.
Boston took 0 damage.
Yeah, he killed himself though. He's the only fatality, and it was a ram suicide. UGCC takes the second round and goes up 2-0 in this match.
Very nice.
We've got quite an even damage spread here on UGCC. 3 guys breaking 2,000 damage all around the 23-2400 mark. Cav Ranger, Killatrilla, and Astro. Now SKB's finding themselves yet again the third team I've seen this happen to now, going into the second map, where the team that's in the lead has both the map selection and the map spawn point. It's a lot of power to wield.
Definitely. Might look into especially for next season, look into changing it up just a little bit.
So does UGCC have a map pick?
Yeah, they want instant counter.
Got it.
I forgot you're not watching Discord, Dex. I'm sorry.
I mean, I would be. I just don't have that channel.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
Make sure he's in
the same.
spectator mode this time.
I think we
Please.
did. I think we did pretty good. Yeah, I won't forget you this time, Cutter. Sorry.
But I do. I really much appreciate you guys coming in here last minute and helping me out with this. I'm just the streamer. I'm not. I don't run rooms. I don't mod rooms. What I'm doing here on Discord and whatnot is just I'm trying to help get myself a little more familiar with it and whatnot. But it's not my thing. It's not really my expertise.
Does UGCC have a spawn pick?
Yeah, they're gonna keep the same side.
I could have guessed that, but I wanted to ask.
Yeah, on your 6, when they got the choice, they just stayed on the same side. BK picked the first one, and on your 6, Cutter here just said, keep it the same side next time. And the next time it was keep it the same side.
Yeah, just keep it rolling.
Which honestly, it helps out a lot when the rooms are this full.
Yeah, a lot of switch.
All right, we've got 11 viewers here watching this final round. Or not final round, but this match point round. How's that said when a team's in an elimination position?
Match point.
Seems like a tennis term to me. Match point? Yeah, it seems like a tennis point to me. Or a tennis term to me.
It is.
15 love.
Yeah. So, SKB has to win this round. UGCC has them back against the ropes, and it's all or nothing for SKB right now.
So are they gonna go for the Hail Mary? Do a giant medium lineup and just also bum rush the 0 line and come up on their rear?
Tell you what, I have not seen that once yet.
All right, looks like UGCC is ready. We're just
The
waiting on
9-0
SKB.
push.
They both are ready?
What do you
No.
what do you see SKB doing here?
Possibly they're.
You got any predictions for SKB?
They're half heavy.
Now, if really the most critical thing about INSC right now is with trying to run the extra armor to get into the city and brawl it out, man, it's just getting across the tracks. If these guys can get across the tracks without 1 or 2 tanks just getting melted or half health, then obviously they're going to have a fighting chance in the city. I would honestly see UGCC probably running a bat chat and a couple of E50s. So I think if these guys can get across the tracks, they should definitely be super aggressive in the city right now. All right, it looks like both teams are ready right now as well, Dex.
Hey.
They're going really heavy.
Yeah. That's what we kind of expect.
SKB's coming out with a Bulldog, 2 T10s, an STI, the Motion again, and 2 Conquerors. When they're done unselecting, call out UGCC for me there, Cutter.
Yes, sir. UGCC is coming out with the WZ-131 and a pair of T-54s, a pair of T-10s, a AMX 5120, and a WZ-1111-4.
Okay, now I'm double checking. We have a Ninja, a Dexter, a Weasel, Cutter. Okay, we're good.
Good.
All 4 of us are on spectate.
Good.
Anything
Now
else is not your fault.
They did bring the E50s in the bat chat, but these T-54s probably still going to probably put one on the 5.6 and push the light and the other 54 down the field. So, I mean, like I said, SKB's way to survive right here is to just get into the city as safe as you can and just beat these guys up. Definitely got an armor overmatch. Now, the problem, Ben, that we've seen here lately, Weasel, is about 80% of the time the Moshin is going to be the one that spawns all the way down in the A0 corner.
So again,
And it was,
we don't have the red and blue paint jobs, but we do have the red and blue teams.
Again, I still
UGCC
like
is
this
pushing.
better.
I do too, but I wish I knew how it was happening so we could intentionally get. Nobody has paint jobs at all, for that matter. So it's the paint jobs that aren't loading, period.
The Mountain has
UGCC
the paint
pushes
job.
straight across the tracks. Does it?
Yeah. It doesn't have the red paint job, but it has the camo.
Great
T10
patience.
has a paint job. Both
Right. Well, I guess this
T10s.
doesn't matter. We'll have to figure this out on another occasion. SKB is forming up right here in the E3 building areas.
No, I like this. I think these guys need to just hold right here though and let the rest of their team catch up. They can still work that overmatch. Landry Carlson has just got to be careful and not take any damage right in that area. Now it looks like
Breezy pushes forward and gets double tapped. Takes an ammo rack at it too. And the fish fan there with the autoloader clip chooses to shoot at Carlson instead. He's on a reload,
Sorry,
so
guys.
he can't finish off Breezy.
yeah, Breezy's pushed up way too
But
far.
the
He's out of
54s are
position.
gonna.
Yeah, he's gonna get melted right here by the mediums. Definitely needed to play this really super slow right here. Big Kev's got a
So
really
the
good
Mountain
spot
can catch
though.
up.
Exactly.
UGCC's taken an early damage lead, and they take out Breezy, putting themselves one gun ahead.
Big Kev's just really got.
Looks like Vikings coming in on a flank push here. No, he stops for the cap. Carlson just
Yeah.
got melted. Everybody
Yeah.
got him there.
That was just a straight yellow. Now Snafu's gonna get in there. Starlight's gonna end Big Kev right here as well.
It's pretty even for damage if you look, because UGCC's got 5 tanks that have taken substantial amounts of damage.
Yeah, these one
If
shots are gonna have
SKB
to
can
get focused.
focus them out, yeah.
Big Kev's really still doing a lot of good work back in here, man. Good hit by him right there.
In fact,
He's
the
still got-
damage lead is in SKB's favor,
Yeah,
despite being down 3 tanks.
that Chocoholic's probably going to change this up a little bit if he can get pins into the Conqueror.
That damage lead is slowly dropping as the motion gets taken down. That he was the one holding that damage lead. Big Kev needs to land a shot against Alright and doesn't get loaded in time. Snafu finds himself all alone,
Bad try.
and Killatrilla comes in for the kill shot, takes the round, takes the match. They've moved on from round 1 and round 2 tonight into round 3. 3 teams entered the stream tonight, and only one moves on. UGCC is that team.
We'll play tonight, guys. The fish coming in with 31-33 right there. Looks like you got 3 clips loaded, 9 penetrations. 26-16 from Killatrilla. Really the 2 damage leaders for UGC, and both of the Conquerors able to put in really good work, but just that motion is just always gets spawned way out in the field, so it's a really tough choice to try to bring that in. We'll play by all the teams tonight though. Go ahead and pull Cav in here.
Well, at that, I will be seeing you guys later.
See you,
Alright,
Ninja.
Jackson.
Thank you, Cav.
Oh,
Or
thanks, Ninja.
Thank you, Ninja.
No problem.
How you doing tonight, Cav?
Someone sent him an invite, right? Because the party is locked down.
You guys came out and made initial showing and got 2 battles out the way real early, man. It's a really nice job tonight. Definitely. SKB2
Hello?
Battlefield 6 tonight, but
I'd rather.
definitely. Yep.
To the other guys.
Always. Now, did they throw you guys for a weird bone tonight whenever they went ahead and decided to run Pilsen Encounter? I don't know too many people that.
Figured it.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah, I was curious about that. It looked like that they did have a plan in motion, but you guys just caught them out in the field on that first game right there, and they didn't know too much of where to go.
I called. Yeah, I saw. Focus fire lately. I would have.
Definitely. Well, I didn't get to watch the second game on Pilsen. I was in the garage. But we got it worked out for the third game. But just a great.
Yeah, it was.
It's a great.
Great.
Oh yeah. You guys had a great showing tonight. Oh,
I appreciate you.
no problem. Oh yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Awesome.
Now,
Awesome.
let's just do a little bit of a recap here. Round 1, the SKB2 game was round 1. Then you moved on to play SKB in round 2. Now you move into round 3, and you are the first team to play a round 2 game. Technically, we're still in week 1, so you guys got a little bit of waiting to do before the tournament catches up. But yeah, you got a bit of time to catch up. And the other thing is the match that you're waiting for is against 2 teams that technically got buyed past round 1. Both teams play their first game as a round 2 game, just the way the odd number of teams lined up. 23 teams, 22 teams. Can't see how many teams it was. Counting 22. Just the way it all added up, the brackets were kind of weird. And 48 AD plays against EG, and you play the winner of that for the round 3 game. So. Have you gotten a hold of? I don't know who schedules their games, but I know
I have been in contact with Leach. We're going to try to set something up for Thursday or next Saturday, one of the two.
Thursdays. Yeah.
It's
Thursday.
very
I might not be able to stream, and I would very much like to stream that game. That's going to be a highly anticipated game for me to get viewed.
Very possible.
What kind of time frame on a Thursday? If it happened to be on Thursday.
It's really going to depend on DP at this time. We're pretty much open, so I just
Okay.
let Leach, kind of work out the details he said he was going to get with all of his guys and looking at getting that set up. So
Yeah, obviously,
As almost-
I understand you're reserved to start talking times live on the stream, obviously. So very sorry to put you on that spot. I'm just very excited
no
to see
problem.
that game. And if
Oh,
it
yeah.
does happen on a Thursday, I might. That game is is such a big profile spot for me to stream that I might pull a favor at work to make that happen and come home and do that. So keep me informed.
Yep.
We're, probably would
Awesome.
hats off.
Awesome. Awesome. Thanks,
All right.
Cav. You guys made a hell of a showing tonight, man.
Yeah, thanks, man. Everybody that's all these tournaments. So we start breaking this up.
And Cutter and Dexter for coming in, like I said, short notice, and help me get this done. With TKA Ninja having a time crunch there and not knowing at what point he was going to have to take off, and all. So it's been a great night, great stream, and we'll catch you for the next Battle of the Clans Season 3. Take care, guys.